Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot 170 bringing another COH2 replay brought to you by Teapot. Yes, one of the Sin 7 guys sent me replay because apparently his guys aren't cool enough to do replays. Again, Sin 7, very uncool in that regard. They do a bunch of live stuff. Who cares about live awesome gameplays? I mean, who'd really care? In any case, this is Greyshot 170 doing your replay with a 3v3 on General Mud with Total Noob, Teapot, and Sample Text as the allies. So Soviet and 2 American versus 2 OKW and a Vermont, which is I Like Soup, Inzane, and Lewis. Thank you for having pronounceable names. In case you want to send in a replay, you can do so. Just go to my YouTube channel and submit it via my Gmail or Facebook, whatever is easier for you, and I'll take a look. You don't know how? I have a video on my channel saying how to submit a COH2 replay. So let's get right to it. So right now, General Mud. This is a bigger, more wide open map. There's a lot of negative cover because of, well, the mud. Or it used to be a lot worse because it used to actually be so incredibly slow to maneuver through. They kind of changed that a little bit because people complained that in snow. I hated that. It's like, well, you know, you could just have a slow terrain and people just, you know, adapt to it. But no, people complained. But in any capacity, let's get right to it, shall we? So, on the far left and far right are fuel. And usually, both sides try to rush for it and kind of leave the middle open. Sometimes there'll be a middle player that kind of takes advantage and grabs some munition points. But we'll see what happens in this regard. Conscripts and Stern Pioneers are fighting on the right. It doesn't look like it's going to go all that well for the... Well, actually, no. Conscripts are going into heavy cover. Stern Pioneers now have to close the gap with supported engineers moving in. Sterns will probably lose. Yep, there they go. Again, the heavy covers made the difference. Stern Pioneers are great close range. Probably would have wrecked them if it wasn't for the additional support and the heavy cover. So good there. They got the fuel, at least for right now. Let's see, in mid, we have a battle going on with American forces. Looks like the Americans being destroyed by the Wehrmacht MG and the Pioneer, so he might be pushed back. Grenadiers taking mid. So on the far left, it looks like... Yeah, Lewis... with his troops managed to take that fuel. So it's about even overall. The Allies got some fuel, the Axis got some fuel, and both sides got munitions. So right now it's about 50-50. We'll see what goes on. Is that a, yeah, Wehrmacht mortar, which is kind of stuck in the mud. But oh well. Good. It's good to have a mortar, especially early game, if you know that the opponent's going to be building hopping. A lot of times, if you have a bunch of buildings, troops, they'll just put troops in that because of the heavy cover. But if you can get mortars, you can kind of delay them from just really fortifying because the mortars do a lot of damage against stationary targets. Fortunately, this MG is, well, not focusing on this. So, and this guy's being pretty smart. Again, Teapot's moving back and forth, so the MG can't suppress. Well, he adapted and saw which way it was going, so he's good. And yeah, close range MG, pretty powerful. So that's why you want to retreat. Can you even see that far? Yeah, you can barely see. So this guy probably will get suppressed. Alrighty, far left we have Lewis pushing up, actually pretty damn far. If I was him, I would probably put my forward logistics point here. Probably a forward medic, so that way you can keep reinforcing this area and keep pressure on the... Is it American player, I assume, over here? Yeah, it's the American player. The American player on the right-hand side. On the far left, let's see how things are going. We have a nice strong defense. Nice idea with the minesweeper, though it decreases effectiveness for fighting, because again, a guy has a minesweeper instead of a gun. But luckily you have some additional conscripts moving up. So Total Noob is actually playing a very good game over here, but big problem is right now we have a medic building over here. So Inzane, he doesn't have a lot of troops, but if he can keep up the pressure by constantly attacking, that could really throw the Soviets into one hell of a spiral. Now, nice idea with the defense. I like the barbed wire because, again, that way they can't rush up, use heavy cover against you. Also, good idea with mines. Again, love mines. Let's double check doctrine. So we have Special Operations Doctrine. Very good for getting very powerful infantry, especially the Obosodan with infiltration tactics are a beast. Command Tank is also pretty good for helping boost your allies' armor. Resting support armor is good to counter fortifications, which neither the Soviet nor Americans really have, so great. Heavy artillery, which I feel like this doctrine is more suited to the British, which they're not fighting. So it's okay, but probably not the best. Breakthrough doctrine, pretty good long range. The problem with this map, though, is that there's so many. There's not really a huge area that like a big wide open area. That it's gonna sound stupid. That doesn't really have a lot of cover terrain. There's a lot of buildings and other routes. So a Yag Tiger may not be the best idea because it could be easily flanked. But we'll see how well that goes. Allies have yet to pick anything, so we'll see how well that goes. We have another assault going on here. MG slowly trying to push up. Wow, big blob of forces over here. Mortar coming down on this target, though. Are they dropping smoke? Yes, they are. So the riflemen deployed smoke, I believe. Yes, they did. Try to get close to that MG. Now, why would they do that? Very simple. Throw grenades. Grenades do a lot against buildings. If they can throw one more grenade, they can kill the guy in the building. Or at the very least, just shoot him to death. Well, the building's gone, so good for them. Nice job. They killed the MG. Grenadiers coming up to support, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Multiple riflemen moving up. The mortar can get a good... Oh, and mortar's dead. Nice rifle grenade. Very well done. Hang the blob. Mortar doing a lot of damage. Grenadiers holding their own against two squads. That was actually very nicely done. Could have really turned bad, and they could have stolen that MG. So very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, far left we have an assault going on. Riflemen pushing up. We have a, wow, a mechanized building, not a medical. And also very close to the front, which I would probably say this is a bad idea. You probably want it over here, so that way your vehicles can repair in peace. This is like wide open, so vehicles can be hit by artillery or tank fire or something along those lines. So that's something you really have to watch out for. But, yeah, the left side, the attack did not go well. The Americans not really doing well on their offensives, which I get. You really want to boost them up with bars and bazookas, which I'm assuming you're eventually going to do. You don't have it, and sample text doesn't have it either. They have so much munitions right now. A bunch of guys with bars would really help make the difference in this gameplay. Because again, you can see a lot of these Volk squads, they don't have upgrades, and they're not vetted. While some of the more of the American forces, they're close to the veterancy, or they could do at least get veterancy more with those upgrades. But yeah, they need to do that. They also need to capture a munitions point, because allowing the Axis to have all those munitions is not good long term, because again, that gives them better weaponry, etc. The Soviet player, man, is being the best right now. Sample text doing a very good job putting down a lot of fuel points, helping out, holding the fuel, launching offensives on his side, and keeping the victory points at least somewhat, not lopsided, I guess, because right now it's 1 against 2 instead of 3 against 0, which is at least keeping the allies in the game, at least for right now. Fire grenades being deployed, again, those incendiary, good for getting guys out of cover. Stormfighters moving up, very good medium to close range. Again, just that kind of annihilating troops, especially conscripts. They don't have like a lot of good defense capabilities. But, that being said, he has so many conscripts, it's just overwhelming for the Volk squads. Luckily, he's an MG back to kind of help guard his forces. Along with, excuse me, a lot of a lot of other Axis forces coming to me like, hey, we can help out too. So yeah, that assault did not end well. It looks like the OKW force on this side, aka Insane, gonna push back. Now, good news. Oh my god, my voice cracked. Sample. There. Sample text and Teapot doing pretty good in mid. A total noob, again, nice job with those fuel points and everything. Again, and his assault's been going okay, but looks like he's going to take a while before he can really come back, although he has a lot of troops moving up. Do you have any buildings? Okay, you're just getting a support weapon. That's kind of... Alright, well, good luck with you. Oh, he's going to upgrade his men with PPSHs, aren't you? You are, and you're going to be that guy, aka a very, very powerful guy. American forces flanking. Okay, this is what they needed right now. Kind of flank around, do a lot of damage first thing. The OKW and Wehrmacht force is kind of structured in mid. Unfortunately, I would say the same thing about Sample Text, but his forces kind of got wrecked, and also he should probably get the upgrade for the Barmshuka, but he's losing the left side, and he really needs that, because that's a lot of basic munitions and fuel that they could be getting that they're just not. Grenadiers getting in heavy cover, more Grenadiers moving up with the MG42, very, very powerful. Mortar fire coming in. Again, they're trying to knock out these mortars. I get that. Throw a grenade, maybe. Okay, got the grenade. Good kill. Good hit. Lots of good grenades. Rifle grenade. Very well done. Need to retreat now. Like now. Running right into an MG, so this is going to be very bad. Oh, Stewart coming up, but again, we have a anti-tank rifle grenade the Panzer Fusiliers can fire, and are firing. Takes a while, but they can fire it. Yeah, you're going to need to pull that back. Soviet... oh, God. And this is why you don't mess with conscripts with PPSHs. They wreck. So they're going to take over these points. Maybe drop some flares. Yeah, I mean, they're very inexpensive, but they can actually kill a guy or two. And for 10 munitions, that isn't necessarily bad. Especially since you get a flare out of it. Let's see. MG and Verkenwerfer just guarding this point. Why not? He could really just push over here. Please tell me he has grenades. He does not. Oh, wonderful. He's not really getting any upgrades, which is kind of... You want to upgrade your rifleman because that's the main thing you're using. Anyway, Sample Tech's got Rifle Company. Let's see. Yeah, they got flares, which is pretty good. So yeah, this doctrine's very good because of light phosphorus to decrease the health of the enemy. Plus, Easy 8s. Very, very good tanks. Not heavy tanks, but very powerful, like advanced medium tanks. Conscripts moving up, just wrecking infantry with their close-range PPSHs. Again, was it total noob? Yeah. Doing a pretty damn good job. Let's see. And this is the advanced warfare tactics. I will say the Sturvik strike, or the strafe, is kind of weak. Unless you can get something like at their base, kind of hitting them. I don't know. It's similar to... It takes a while for it to come up, so it's very easily, like, countered. Conscripts moving up for close range. PPSH is doing very well, but the problem is just can't handle two guys with SCG-44s. But once the blob returns, which, oh boy, it's going to return soon. We'll see how things go. We have a Stuka that just hit on the right-hand side. I'm assuming there was some type of big defense. Stewart, though, doing a pretty good job. Now, let's see. Insane's getting a light tank. Again, Stewart should be able to handle that. I like Stuke. Doesn't really have anything. I'm assuming he's saving it for heavier armor. Nope, nothing yet. Alright. And Lewis Attachment has the Stuka. He got 6 kills. Not too bad. But I'm very surprised we're not seeing any armor. Like, heavier armor. Because we already have... Alright, so just in perspective. Yeah, we have a Major already. We have a tank coming out. An Easy 8, to say the least. So, the fact that he's deploying an Easy 8 and the fact the Axes have no armor is a big no-no. Because right now, if you don't have anything to counter that Easy 8, it's going to wreck your men pretty far. Because I'm not seeing a ton of, let's say, AT. Also, white phosphorus coming down. So that's going to turn everything in here into very easy one-shot. Yep, there we go. They have so low health that they can easily be killed. Like so. White phosphorus is great like that. It won't necessarily kill troops, it'll just weaken them to a point where you can sneeze on them and they die. So, big push coming in. I guess he might try to kill this, but he doesn't really have the weaponry or equipment to do so. We need to retreat. Very lucky the lieutenant didn't die. Let's see. Rifleman pushing in mid. Looks like he's been doing better on his assaults, so good job, Teapot. Oh, hello. Stewart coming around the flank. Going after the mortar, I assume? You want to go after the mortar? You're just ignoring the mortar. Interesting spot for an... Oh, actually, no, it's guarding munitions. Not bad at all. Good kill. The guy's like, I'll let my mortar carriage die. It's fine. I'll have something to kill it. What do we have to kill it? Nothing. Oh, Panzer Grenadiers coming up. Maybe pulling it back toward the Panzer Grenadiers would be a cool idea. Just saying. Headquarters building, annihilating that light armor. Needs to get the hell out of there. Managed to get out of there just fine. Left hand side, that Easy 8 wrecking shop and knocking out that church. Oh boy, Allies down to 100 points. Again, the Axis have had major control of all the victory points for majority of this game. If they can keep up the defense, they should be fine. Now, overall, army-wise, they don't exactly have as much. Again, they're about even with the Allies, but we'll see how things go. White phosphorus, except for that shot, most of it was kind of out of sync. I think they should have really put it over here. And you're deploying smoke. Alright. Very interesting why you deployed smoke there. Are you waiting for... Yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, it looks like we have armor on the right. We have a T-30-45. One thing you do get from this doctrine I really like. That tank is very powerful and very good against infantry and armor alike. So we have advanced medium armor rolling up, and the Axis have no armor to speak of. So this is the ultimate oh no moment for the Axis. Having very powerful armor show up, and you have nothing. And you still don't have anything. T-30-45 will easily wreck you. Don't even try to chase it down. Wow, okay, never mind. Yeah, I forgot how bad the accuracy on the T-30-45 is. Never mind, it's got some good shots. I mean, just keep firing, it should be fine. Why would you aim at that, not the guy with the Panzerschreck directly in front of you? Alright, conscripts with PPSH should kill it. Very close to dying, but still manages to stay alive by the skin of its teeth. Anyway, EC-8, wrecking a bunch of infantry. 10 kills, not too bad. Did get it with an AT grenade, but as long as he's backing up, it can, yeah, keep doing a lot of damage. All I was just back up, just keep shooting. Wow, nice kill. Killed the guy with the Panzerschreck, so now they're calling Panzerfaust. Managed to survive, very lucky. Again, both armored assaults are very lucky. Now let's see. Oh, we have a Jackson. I mean, not a bad. I get why it's like. I like how he went Jackson. They have no armor to hit it. Wow, terrible shot at the Panzer Grenadiers. But you still won just in case they do get some type of armor. Do they have armor? No. I don't know if they're saving for the Yag or what, but they have no armor. That was a terrible push. I'm sorry, Teapot. Why would you push a Jackson against both Grenadiers and a pack gun? I don't know. But your riflemen are pushing in. We'll see how well this goes. Law riflemen with bars. And you retreat without throwing a smoke or anything. Alright. You could deploy smoke to push up and throw grenades. But alright. We have... The box has popped up. For whatever reason on this map, there's a good chance the box will pop up with Let There Be Panic. Don't know why. Anyway. So they captured mid, but they still need to capture 2 more stars. I'm assuming Sample Tex might be able to grab the one on the left, because he's been wrecking the infantry pretty well. And although they're retreating to this point. So they easily massacre. Are they going to retreat? No, they cancel the retreat option. Or no, he doesn't even have a retreat option. That's stupid. Should have really thought about that. And remember when I said this was a bad placement? Well, I'll say the same thing about the medical. But yeah, this is all going to die. Nice job of T-30-45 finding that Stuka just out in the middle of nowhere and be like, hey, I can murder it. Oh. Command Panther deployed, so that could be very bad. Very good tank. Again, doesn't have a lot of armor to support other than the Lukes, but still very good to hold the front line. But it looks like the Allies are seeing this big breakthrough on the left, and they're like, hey, let's focus all our attention over here. Which I don't blame them for. This is actually a great spot, and they can kind of use this to flank around and really hammer the Axis from behind if used effectively. Now, the Axis can use this to their advantage. If this guy was smart, which I'm not saying he was, I mean, he has 500 munitions, so I'm assuming he might be. He could have played mines everywhere, so when the Allies continue to push, they will kind of get bogged down and then trapped, and then they can move in the armor to pick off the weakened / crippled forces. But judging by how this T-34 is back here, and there's no signs of any explosions on the ground, I'm gonna say they forgot to place mines. So, great job. Just great job. And both your medical and HQ building are dead. Calling in a Star Artillery here, but they're like, okay, cool, we're just gonna move out of the way. Which I don't blame them for. It's like, yeah, we have tanks so we can move. Don't get me wrong, pathfinding sucks, but we can still move. T-30 485 just being like, you have nothing in mid, so I'm gonna continue to wreck you. But I get it. The Axis are trying to throw everything they have at mid to kind of just keep this point under their control. If I was him, I would just put the Grenadier Squad in here. I seriously would. I would try to move my men to just go over here. I would do a Star Artillery over here. Okay, blobbing a little bit. Like, if they did a Star Artillery around this star, you would be screwed. I'm just letting you know. Okay, finally some AT for Kenworth for pushing back some easy 8s. Star Artillery going a little out of range, but alright. Oh, it's zero. I'm sorry, it's sector artillery, not zeroing. I'm like, what? But no, it's sector. So they will target enemy units in the sector, which again would have been smart here if they would have tried to hold and capture. So that way they could have held it. But we'll see how well things go. Right now, the Axis have a one big army on the right and two very, very small armies on the left, while the Allies have 3 rather large armies. So the the Axis really need to kind of just hold back, play defensive, and rebuild. But anyway, T-Pop bring in a priest to pretty much counter, and I'm assuming artillery, a lot of these positions on the right, kind of weaken in Zane and kind of allow them to capture the right-hand side. We'll see how well that goes. If I was in Zane, he has a lot of munitions. I would just, again, I know I say this a lot, I would seriously plant mines everywhere, so that way the Allies would have a really hard time putting pressure on the right-hand side, and that way you could allow some more forces to really go over and support your crippled allies or your, cohorts in battle. But anyway, wow, nice, pushing pretty damn far, Teapot. White Phosphorus, I'm assuming, push back some infantry of some type. I like Suits trying to move up, but they have an AT gun aiming at the other Panther. Alright. If I was this guy, I would charge all my conscripts to be like, alright, AT grenades. Throw all the AT grenades. Everyone possible. Instead of just hunkering around the T-30 45 like it's a mother bird and you're a bunch of hens. Or not hens, chicks. Why are you following this? Go throw AT grenades. That's your best thing, conscripts. But I guess not. The rifleman has to go do it. There it goes. Crippled the engine. Pack gun, though, on standby. Stopping any allies from, I guess, flanking the pack. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. The allies took that. So, yeah, it's going to kill this Panther. It's absolutely going to kill this Panther. Come on. Pathfinding for the win, by the way. That poor Panther. I'm getting some great air time. Unfortunately, this I Like Soup guy has a ton of fuel munition, fuel and manpower, if I can talk correctly. So we should be able to get another Panther rather quickly. Another big push, but Rifleman once again kind of blobbing up a bit, pushing up. If I was, oh boy, you do not have a Stuka, do you? No, you lost that earlier. I thought you made another. Wow, just getting all your infantry utterly destroyed. Yeah, here's the thing, Lewis. There's no harm in being like, hey guys, I can't assault over here. I'm just gonna play defensive. There's no harm in that, because right now we have 2 armies essentially gone, and Inzane's like, well, shit. Now I have to focus my attention on all this. Nice pre-shot. That was a great hit, killing a lot of his guys. But yeah, now he has 3 armies like turning their attention, like, hey, that right side's open. Maybe we should go for that. When he's like, no, 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 no. So yeah. Wow, lots of smoke coming down. Also assault artillery, so yeah, that's bringing smoke. So everyone's just capturing mid. And I get it. They're like, hey guys, all we need to do is capture a star and we win this. Which, by the way, I love how this Pioneer Squad's capturing it. It's like, alright, we got this. You know what this guy could do? Honestly, Teapot could literally decrew his guys if he really wanted to, and they stop him from capturing it. I'm not even... Oh, there he goes. There you go, Teapot. Panther coming up being like, no. You did not just do that. And he screwed up. Because if they fire one shot, and then an AT grenade, which throw the AT grenade, you son of a bitch. Or just retreat. That's cool. Sample text like, you son of a bitch. I have to keep throwing AT grenades. Why can't the Soviet throw AT grenades? He's trying to sprint to try to, close the gap, but just not working. Oswin coming in will probably do a lot of damage. Again, its flak gun is very, very good at killing infantry. There goes a mortar. We have a machine gun literally next to their base. 50 cal, mind you. So it actually could, if they can kind of get the bunkers to focus fire on something else, the machine guns could annihilate this with the 50 cal rounds. But we'll see what happens. Judging by what they have, like, I would just try to maneuver just one unit to go capture this. Like, just send it. And that way it's like you quickly capture it. Or just hold back. You don't have to go for mid. The entire allied army is over here. They are ready and waiting for a big assault mid. You can't really afford that. Just stay back. You have plenty of time. See, that was a good point, because while they're retreating, they kept being, like, stopped right here, so the Starvik strike was able to keep doing a lot of damage while they were literally just, like, freaking out around the building. So, very cool. But yeah, honestly, that's all they needed to really do. But, yeah, did not end well. Just did not. So now they have a push on the left. And if Zane could use... He unfortunately does have a huge army. But he's getting Stuka and stuff. Actually, if I was him, I wouldn't get the Stuka. I wouldn't. I would get a King Tiger. Because you need something heavy to kind of push back both armor and infantry. And we'll combine that with the... Oh, wait, no, you can't go King. I'm sorry. They fixed that. You can't go King and a Command Panther. But yeah, Stuka would probably be a good idea then. Kind of fight the artillery blobs. Wow, conscript's like, hey, we're gonna go assault the base, but there's an MG over here, so we'll take it out. Armor just easily pushing up. And they're moving in to take the point. Plane crashing into the Allied forces. That's hilarious. I think it was a Wehrmacht plane too. So, yeah. Well, call this GG. They'll take the point, win the game, and, yeah. They have a King Tiger guarding it. So, literally, Lewis, like, if this fails, like, I'm throwing everything I have. This is my last-ditch effort. And the Allies realize this. Wow, Lewis, you die now. Hey, jackass, don't make a snarky comment until you win the game. Yeah, don't... Oh, my God, you freaking idiot. Don't bring their attention to you until you capture the damn point. Oh, they can't capture it. He retreated. Oh, you freaking idiot. Now they're on. Wow, White Foster. Oh, no, they're moving in their own forces. Call in artillery. Call it Stuka. Where's the Stuka? Dude, where's that Stuka when you need it? Just call it in right here. Sector artillery would be great right about now. What the fuck? This is just a big cluster of what the fuck. So I want to note, they brought down the 4 points. They brought down 4 fucking points with that massive assault. And now, why are you charging at their base? You're literally gonna get encircled. I mean, nice play with the maintaining fire, you know, with front armor. Where's you? Oh, you did have enough for second artillery. Oh, they have a star artillery moving in, but now it's a little too late. You probably should have done the territory next to it, so that way they would die coming in. Yeah, you went the wrong way, dude. You went the wrong way. Now they're trying to capture mid, but the infantry's like, hey, we'll just move back. This is why you don't make a snarky comment until you know for sure that you're gonna win. And Zane's probably like, I hate all of you. I do. I truly do. Priest fire, opening fire on that poor tank that can't move. Yeah, because more Panzer IVs is what you need. They have T-3045s. Don't eat Panzer IVs. Very nice job. Getting a lot. Nice big push. That poor Panzer IV stands no chance. And I get it. It sucks to lose by 4 points. But you guys really need to focus on better strategy if you really wanted to capture that point. Where's the smoke coming in? Okay. Dropping in smoke being like, okay, capture the point. They can do the exact same thing. They can decrew if they wanted to. I'm sure you could steal the tank, but I don't think they care at this point. Sample text alone is enough to lose that tank and be fine with pop cap, so. What are you calling it? Oh, Cervix strike. Okay, not a bad idea. Called in the areas where there's smoke because you know the enemy's hiding in there. That's actually pretty smart. White phosphorus coming in. Why would you call in white phosphorus on your own guys? Just say. I mean, obscures vision of the tank, sure, but that gave him smoke to escape. And now they are certain pioneers about to fire up at you for charging him. Now, nice job killing the Panzer quarters. I'm assuming Priest Fire did that. Front armor. Good luck penetrating, and again, right next to it, so they just keep firing. Oh, move the Stuka back. Come on. Oh, nice shot. Okay, Zane should have moved that back, but if the tank can shoot here, they kill it. Nice kill. Poor Stuka. He could have easily moved that back, honestly, and probably saved his men. Now they have Priest Fire opening fire in this location because they're like, hey, you can easily kill it. More armor pushing up. We have some allied troops moving, or Axis troops moving in, coming in to help. Command tank still alive. Alright, that's, okay, this is what you need to do. Like, it's hilarious, but seriously, play defensive, lure the allies out, and that way they lose troops. Now, unfortunately, they have enough manpower and fuel, respectively, to just be like, alright, we lost some troops. Alright, it'll just take us a minute to, you know, get that thing back up. But it's better than sacrificing all your troops in a desperate attempt to take a point. I love how he's a sniper, too. Like, I'm going to capture this point. He'll never see me coming. Even though there's literally an MG here. There's double conscripts here. We're lying in wait. So, yeah, you're an idiot. Also, I love how they stole Verkenwerfer just to hide on the point. And the sniper's like, they won't see it. And the Verkenwerfer's like, they won't see me. Wow, they're both on the point and they both realize there's someone else. That's hilarious. It's like, I think there's someone there. But yeah, this game is done. Unfortunately, I like Soup, and Lewis should have really saved that. That King Tiger would have been amazing if he didn't throw it to the wind and be like, hey, let's charge an allied blob. Literally a giant freaking allied blob. Now, a desperate push by the Axis to try to hit the allies. Now, they have a lot of AT fire, which is good, but not a lot to fight the infantry. So, you have to worry about that. Lots of bazookas opening fire on that armor. And I'm assuming white phosphorus is about to come down. Artillery's now opening fire on that position. No, it's Sturmovik strike. Oh, nice idea. Try to run over the infantry. Unfortunately, that is not a vehicle, really. A Panther's not something you really run over infantry with. It sucks. Command tank down. A lot of armor rolling up. Yeah, I don't think they have enough to hold the right side anymore. Wow, nice job with the Stoop to kill a T-30-45. But the amount of infantry they have and the pack... Wow, nice pack defense. That was a decisive defeat. Yeah. That sniper's still over there like, okay, I need to hide. And the conscript's like, oh, we found him. Let's murder him. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Maybe they missed it. Yeah, I think that they definitely missed it. Oh, look. He placed mines. Good for you. Did he have the Sturm Pioneers up there? Sorry, these troops up here the entire time? No, they have 5 stars. They could have been here the entire time. The last time I saw them, they were at that exact position. So I swear, if they were there the entire time and they used them, that would be incredibly stupid. I think they've been there the entire game. I think he forgot about them. Well, whatever. Yeah, Sniper's like, I'm gonna take the point. I will take this point. And everyone else is like, no. Just no. I'm gonna fast forward because that's game. I'm gonna be honest. It truly is game. There's not much more they can do. Wow, he has a King Tiger? Wow, nice job. But the line of packs and everything are like, no. Yeah, they're going to annihilate it. There's just so much AT fire. And on that note, yeah, GG. So what happened here? Teapot had great infantry and nice blobs. And I love the artillery, kind of focusing on like where the Axis would attack. Because like the big blob and it would kind of annihilate their assault force. Sample text that had pretty good armor. His infantry was not as good, but overall, still very, very good armor engagements. Total noob, really great T-34s, really striking the enemy where it hurt. Conscript's also doing pretty well, though never throwing AT grenades, which sucks, because that could have really crippled some Axis, and probably help win the game a lot sooner. Zane, really good on the right-hand side. Maybe he forgot about his units now and again, but he was probably the best Axis player, so... good for him, at least holding his front. I like Soup and Lewis are both what I consider idiots for using their armor incorrectly. You don't charge. Like, some sent their armor out to die. Some sent their armor literally in enemy lines without support. Just not what you're supposed to do. Infantry, they kind of sacrificed them, and they really didn't come up with a plan to take the right side. Again, this is a strategy game. If you're going to attack the enemy that you know is superior, you have to come up with a strategy to make sure that you win. Anyway, so on the enemy team, the Axis team, yeah, the Insane, most damage, most kills, makes sense. He did fantastic. The Allied team, though, sample text got most damage and kills. Very close, though, very close overall, but still. A slight edge to the sample text, but that's pretty cool. In any case, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon, just like Sean, Leo, Tim, and Hercules did. Thank you guys so much for your support. Otherwise, it's Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time.